So why don't we start with where Syracuse is and what's nearby?
Of course. Syracuse is centrally located in upstate New York. We are about 4 hours northwest of New York City. We're about 3.5 hours east of Niagara Falls, so we're right there between the two. We're also about 2.5 hours from Albany. We're about an hour away from Pennsylvania and roughly 2 hours away from the border of Canada. We're pretty much very centrally located in the Northeast. We're about 5 hours from Boston, 4 hours from Philly, so we're really near a lot of major cities in the Northeast.
So what are the top things to see and do in the region?
Syracuse is a very historical, cultural, and outdoorsy type of community. The downtown city center is really the hub of everything within the area. Downtown has a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of bars, there's a lot of boutique shops, so a lot of attractions and museums. Speaking of museums, we have several ones throughout the area, really. There's the Erie Canal Museum, the Onondaga Historical Association Museum, and the Everson Art Museum, all located downtown. A little bit outside downtown, there is the Skano Great Law of Peace Center. It talks about the origins and history behind the Haudenosaunee Native American people, which were local to the New York State and larger Northeast area. Not too far from that museum is Destiny USA. It is the largest dining, shopping, and entertainment center within New York State. There's lots for families, lots for couples, solo, any type of traveler you are. In terms of outdoorsy, we have tons of parks, green spaces. One of our most popular parks is Green Lake State Park. It has 2 lakes, Green Lakes and Round Lake. There is a campground, there's a restaurant on site, there's a golf course. You can hike around both lakes. It's super easy. It's really more like a walk than a hike. The lakes are a beautiful blue-green color. They're very rare because they're known as Merrimictic lakes. So they were formed by glaciers. The top and bottom layers never mix. They just flip twice a year. So you can see down pretty far. And there's a beach there as well. Or you can rent kayaks. And they are see-through kayaks, so you can see all the beauty of the 2 lakes. The other gem of the Syracuse area is Skaneateles, the town, and Skaneateles Lake. Syracuse is a part of the Finger Lakes region. It's known as one of the top wine regions and the largest wine region on the eastern coast. Skaneateles Lake is one of those said Finger Lakes. It's a really beautiful, pristine lake. It's lined by beautiful houses. It has some of the cleanest water in all of the United States, and there's tons of little boutique high-end shops in town. There's restaurants. You can go on a boat cruise. They also have a dinner boat cruise. There's a couple cute little bed and breakfasts, and there's a luxury spa right there in town.
Wow, so lots to see and do.
And a winery.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, it's the Finger Lakes.
Well, it sounds amazing. I particularly like the idea of the see-through kayaks on the lakes. That sounds fantastic. So would you say there's a particular time that's best to visit the region then?
I think it's great to visit any time of year. New York State as a whole really is a 4-season destination. My favorite seasons are summer and fall, but it's also fantastic in the spring and the winter. In the wintertime, our outdoor city center, where there's typically a fountain, becomes an outdoor ice skating rink. So that is a really fun winter activity. We also have skiing nearby, snowmobiling all throughout the area. Fall is beautiful in the region. It has all the fall colors, apple orchards, pumpkin picking, lots of favorite fall activities. We do have the #1 apple orchard in the country year after year. It's called Beacon Skiff, and they make hard ciders, they make wine, of course, because we are the Finger Lakes, and they also make vodkas, anything you can think of.
Anything with
And they
alcohol.
make it all from apples, too.
Amazing.
The other fun season is summer, in addition to spring and winter. Summertime is filled with festivals all throughout the region. We have a lot of cultural festivals, a lot of music festivals, and they really are all spread out. There's music festivals in Skaneateles. There's some in our downtown city center. There's Blues Fest, Jazz Fest, Greek Fest, Polish Fest, Latin Fest. all the festivals if that's what you're into. It's also warm. We're near a lot of beaches because we are near a lot of the Finger Lakes. We're near the Lake Ontario. We're near Oneida Lake, so a ton of options in the summertime. Or you can stay cool inside one of the museums.
Brilliant. Well, it sounds like a fantastic place to visit. It's been so good having you with us, Elizabeth. So thanks for joining us again, and thanks to everyone for tuning in as well.